Hello guys, my name is Balkrishna Srivastava and welcome to Code with BK. So in this video we write a C++ program to print formatted output and we use setw. So before we begin, it is a request to please subscribe to my channel because out of 100 viewers only 3 to 5 are subscribed. More than 95% of my audience is not subscribed and a subscription is very important. So please do subscribe to my channel. So let's begin. So we want to print output in a formatted manner. So for example, if you want to have say 5 values for a student or 4 values for a student, for example 5 students having name, marks, subject and grade, we want to print it into neat columns, right? So that the spacing looks nice. Okay, we do that eventually. So let me explain that. So let me just take a string for now and it will have my name, say Balkrishna. Okay, if I simply do cout s and change line, so this is simply going to print my name on the output and then going to change a line because there is an end. Okay, so I'm going to compile and run. So g++ and +, is my name. Okay, and change in line. Now if I want to print my name, say left aligned in 20 characters, okay, left aligned in 20 characters, so we use setw, which is in iomanip, okay, and I say in order to print my name left aligned in 20 characters, so I will say, let me take another line. This is just to print the name, just to print the name, and the next one is print the name left aligned in 20 characters. Okay, so what do we do is right after cout and these angle brackets, we say set width to 20. Okay, and this setw is a part of std, so if I remove this, okay, I will have to separately say std setw. Okay, so you can say using namespace std, all right, includes the entire namespace. So this is the width I want and I want it left aligned. Okay, and what is to be printed right comes right after it, which is my string s. Okay, so in order to print this string s left aligned, okay, in 20 characters, I do set with 20 followed by left. Okay, let me just run this. The output will appear the same. I'll tell you why. Okay, the output here also appears the same as in the previous case, but this is occupying 20 characters. I'll show you how. So let me just print my last name. I'll say string s2. Okay, I'll say Srivastava. Okay, then so I simply say cout, and I'll say s2. Okay, let me just remove this change in line. Okay, so what will happen now, this will print this string s left aligned in 20 spaces, 20 characters. That is my this string s, which is to be printed, has 10 characters. This has to be printed within width 20. So first 10 characters will be this name and the next 10, okay, the extra characters will be white spaces. So this name occupying 20 characters left aligned followed by this last name. So I'm going to compile and run. Compile and okay. So these extra spaces are because it is left aligned. Okay. Now if I make this right aligned, instead of left I say right. So again this string will be printed in 20 characters and right aligned. So the left extra characters on the left will be white spaces. Okay. So you see my name moves on the right hand side, followed by my last name. Okay, so this output is from the first cout, where this is the extra characters because it has to be right aligned 20 characters. So these extra characters are when this is printed in 20 width and then followed by my last name. Okay, all right. So we can increase and decrease the width. So if I say I make it say 13, okay, so you'll see three extra characters, three extra white spaces on the left side is this. So within 13 characters, this string is being printed right aligned. Okay. Let me add some more code where we can see how we use this to print formatted output in neat columns. So I have taken this struct, okay, which contains details for a student name, subject, marks, and grade. Let me take an array of 5 structs. So I'll say array of 5 locations. Okay, so I'll say struct student. I'll say students. Okay, and size 5. Okay, then I will call this function to populate this struct student, and this is just 5 entries in this array, each being hard coded. Okay, so Balkrishna Computer Science, my grade point was 7.7, not 2 grades. So yeah, okay, then Amolak actually studied well, right? Pranjal, I mean, he was also very studious. Animesh, my friend who went underground, his marks was his grade point was below 6 in the first year, and it was beyond 9 when he graduated. So in the next 3 4 years, he literally pulled back things, and we have our Sadaji Akhat Singh always doing well. So yeah, okay. Okay, getting back here, so I have to call this function populate array and pass students. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to print the detail of the students nicely into columns. So I have one column for name, subject, marks, and grade. Okay, and that's what I do. So I write a function, okay, void print array, okay, and takes the same array. Okay. Okay, you can take the size as well. You can just hard code. I'm just going to hard code because I know there are 5 locations. So I'm going to say for int I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, okay, and print ith entry of the array. Okay. Now before I print each entry, I'm going to print a header. Print a header. Okay. So my header will look like I want name, subject, marks, and grade. And I need to know the width of each column beforehand. So you should have an idea of how many characters each column, what is the maximum number of characters each column can occupy, so that you can assign width using setW. Okay, so since my name is 10, almost 15 characters, I'll make it 20. So I'll say set width, okay, align left, okay, which will be my name header. Okay, so this is just the header. Then I want my subject. Now subject is a little longer, so I'll keep it 30 characters. So I'll say set with left align, I'll say subject. Alright. So every time you have to print a string in a certain formatted output, you have to use set width and left to right based upon the alignment. Okay. So I want to use 20 characters to print the name left align, and I'm passing this string because it's the header for the column. Okay. You'll understand when I show you the output, right? Similarly, we have marks and grade. So I'll say for marks, I'll just keep 5, okay, because marks will be just this string, okay, 5 characters, and I'll simply keep 5 for grade, okay, and then I'll change a line, okay. So let me just show you without printing anything in this loop how the output looks like. So I'll say print the array, okay, print array, I'll say students, okay, and you'll get this output as well, which should be okay, right? So let me make this left align, and I'll keep say 11 characters because this is 10 characters my name, one for the extra space, and then followed by the last name. Okay. All right. So all we are supposed to do is Balakrishna Srivastava my name and this header. Name, subject, marks, grade. Name is left aligned in 20 characters. Subject is left aligned in 30 characters. Marks is left aligned in 5 characters, and grade is also left aligned in 5 characters. Okay. So clear file. Okay, so this is my name. Okay, let's just be a little less narcissistic and just take this out. Okay, all right, compile and run again. Okay, so name, okay, within width of 20 characters left aligned. This is all 20 characters, and name is left aligned. So any extra space after this, after the characters of names should be white spaces. Subject is 30 characters, marks is only 5 characters, and it is occupying all the 5 characters. So that's why the grade starts right after it. So we can make marks as 7. Okay, so you will see 2 more extra spaces after marks, okay, before grade is printed, because we have changed the width to 7 now. Okay, now let's print each entry of the array. Now I want each entry of the array right below each column header. Okay, so technically each entry of this column should have the same width and should be same aligned. Okay, so what you can do, you can simply copy this, okay, and then you can say my name is basically students of I dot name. Okay, my subject is basically students of I dot subject. Okay, my marks is students of I dot marks, and grade is students of I dot. Okay, so you will see each column will have all the corresponding values for all these 5 entries, and it will look much nicer. Okay, so let me just pull it up a little. You see, name, all of these are well left aligned. Okay, and all of these occupy the same number of characters. Okay, after printing this name, whatever be the extra spaces in the width of 20 is filled by white spaces. Similarly for subject, 30 characters. Okay. Similarly for marks and grade. Okay. That's why you see marks, grade, these marks start with the same character where M is starting. These grades start with the same character where G start. We can change the alignment of marks and grade to right to just observe the output. So you can say we keep the heading to the left, we keep this to the right. Okay. So compile, run. Okay. All right. So this is occupying 7. So 7 spaces. That's why it is like this. Okay. So we can keep these two right as well. Okay. So clear, compile, and okay. Grade is left aligned. Oh, grade is also right aligned, but grade is starting right after this for 5 characters. Let's make this grade as 8. Okay. Right. So this is happening because marks occupying 7 characters. Okay, and it is right aligned. Okay, but grade starts right after it, and it is 5 characters only for right aligned. So it occupies all 5 characters, no extra white spacing. So now that we have provided 3 more characters, there will be a gap of 3 more characters between marks and grade. Okay, all right, and the light. Okay, so this is how you can use setw to print formatted output. Obviously, you can use printf as well. It's a part. C++ has everything that C has as well. But knowing how to use setw is pretty handy. And for example, if you want to say give all columns the same length, same width, so you can say set 20, 20, 20, and 20, 20 each. Okay, let's make this 25 each. 25 each. 25, 25, 25, and 25. Okay, I'm not sure it will fit in the entire in the current width of this console, but let's see. Oh, it fits. Okay, so all of them have the same width. So you have to provide width and alignment for each of these things separately. You cannot just do this. Say if you do this just once. Okay, you do this. Okay, and then you say cout name. Okay, then followed by subject marks grade. So subject marks grade. Okay, so in this case only this name will be left aligned 25 characters. Rest of them will just follow the output, right? There won't be any alignment because you're setting the alignment only for the first string that is being printed. So if I compile and run now, you see only name. Okay, only name is printed into 25 characters, and then the other 3 just fall, right? So you cannot just set this once and then expect all the strings that you are printing following the first string to have the same width and alignment. You have to set them separately like this. Okay, all right. And obviously you can observe that this marks is an integer, this grade is a character. So this setting the width and alignment works for any type. Okay, that you can print on the print using cout. So it works for strings as chars, double, floats. Okay, anything that you can print using cout. Okay, so this was using setw in C++. Obviously you can use printf as well. So but setw is C++, and this is just knowledge that you should know how to use this. Okay, so if there is anything that you do not understand, please let me know in the comments. I always try to answer all the comments, and you can always let me know in the comments if there is a question you want to solve or there is a concept you want to discuss. So please do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.